What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'll be bringing a brand new reaction video. Today's reaction video is going to be what our new Marine Corps recruits go through in boot camp. Now we checked out the US military version of this and it was pretty brutal, but all you guys in the comments were telling me that was absolutely nothing, so it must just be me using an absolute wet wipe. So we're going to check out the Marine version. You guys told me there's a few others you want me to check out as well, which I will do later down the line. Subscribe if you're new guys, hit that notification bell, you'll be notified every time I upload. I'd really appreciate it, and let's try and hit 30 likes in this video guys. I know you can do it. I know you can smash it out the park. And let's get into the reaction. What are these Marine Corps going to go through? I imagine it's going to be hell.
You're not screaming at me! I can't hear you, Metrano!
This already looks mental. Oh, this is going to be brutal, I can already tell. 16-minute video. We're in for a long, brutal video here.
This is Marine Corps Boot Camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. Before they become United States Marines, all recruits have to graduate from the Marine Corps' 13-week basic training program, which,
you know, the basic one, which seems absolutely brutal.
tests them physically and psychologically.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you!
It's a pressure cooker for 12 weeks. Under the pressure of an intimidating drill instructor, someone that's putting you under the scrutiny of attention to detail every single day, and to a certain degree, everything you do is never going to be good enough.
Mate, that's the worst. You're in there for 12 weeks, or was it 13? I think it was 13. 13 weeks of basic training. Anything you do is never going to be good enough, and everything you do is going to be to the highest level anyway, and it's going to be extreme. Just look at the pain on that guy's face, man. This is going to be horrible. Fair play.
Boot camp sucks. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful, but it's only gonna hurt more if you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Around!
It's boot camp, and it's supposed to prepare you for the challenges that lie beyond.
Very true, very true.
We spent 5 days at Parris Island, where we saw different companies at various stages of training.
You will not run, you will walk. Get on the yellow footprints right now. Aye, sir! You will do what you're told to do, when you're told to do it, and without question. Do you understand?
I'm telling you now, there's a few people who's rocked up here thinking, oh, I'm going to be a Marine, I'm tough enough, and I'm thinking, this guy's showing them, chill out, man, and definitely not prepared. I imagine most of them will know what will be prepared, know what they're in for, but I imagine it's a shock to the system for a few of these lads, 100%.
Yes, sir!
On day 1 of boot camp, new recruits arrive at the receiving barracks, where they take their first steps toward becoming Marines by walking through these silver hatches,
Fair play.
symbolizing
Nice
the
tradition.
threshold between the outside world and Parris Island.
You
Love
walk
that.
these silver edges once and never again. Do you understand? Aye, sir!
Once inside, recruits are processed and assigned to their platoons.
Put it up! Yes, ma'am! I know you were told us to come with your hands down! Put it up in a bun. In a bun. Bun. I ma'am!
Hey, be shy that for not having your hair up in the bun. I imagine that might get shaved off. I don't know what it is for women, but I know with men, we have to shave a head, which is brutal, another reason why I couldn't do it.
After graduation, Marines commit to a minimum of 4 years of service.
4 years, wow.
Upon entering the Corps, an entry-level private will earn around $20,000 a year.
That's not enough, is it? Again, I know obviously the US have a lot of soldiers, a lot of money being pumped into it. It's not much, is it? I know it's only entry level, but you're potentially risking your life on a day-to-day, protecting the country. You'd expect to get paid more. I know they don't. We're not going to get into that argument, but it's such a shame that they don't. It is what it is. And yeah, let's carry on.
Yes, sir!
Recruits are required to make a phone call to a family
Required?
member or their recruiter to let them know they've arrived.
Makes sense.
This is Recruit Hatcher. I've arrived safely at Parris Island. Please do not send any food or bulky items.
They're only allowed to read the script printed for them inside the phone bank.
I'll
Wow.
contact you in 7 to 9 days by letter with my new address. Thank you for your support. Goodbye for now.
That must be quite hard as well, especially if you're very connected, let's say, parents that may pick it up. You're about to go into an absolute long, brutal boot camp, and you can't even say how you're feeling, if you're excited or not, and you can't have that full communication where you're just reading off a script like a robot, really. So that is definitely a shame. That must be quite hard for them.
Get in the class! Aye, sir!
Recruits are given 3 chances to get someone on the line.
Sir, my recruiter's not answering, sir.
Call him again!
Not every recruit is able to make a connection.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No answer, hang it up and close it.
Aye, sir.
But they won't have long to dwell on it. The Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island sits on 8,000 acres of the South Carolina Low Country. It's one of
Big
two
place.
enlisted recruit depots in the United States. The other is in San Diego, where only male recruits are trained.
Okay.
Around 20,000 recruits graduate from Parris Island every year before
Quite a lot.
joining the more than 180,000 Marines actively serving today.
We take young men and women from all walks of life, all cultures. Maybe they were rich, maybe they were poor. They've got different religious backgrounds. They are the melting pot of America. And they come here with one common goal, and that's to be a United States Marine.
I love that. And everyone's equal. When they get there, everyone's equal, no matter what. Even if you're the biggest guy there, smallest guy, if you put 100% effort in, do everything to succeed, you can succeed for it. And no matter whether you're from a poor background, a rich background, it doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter. Obviously, you want to earn money eventually. But when you're going for this boot camp, money doesn't matter. It's all about the will, the drive, and the ability. And I absolutely love that.
Parris Island, South Carolina. Here, everyday Americans become Marines. The toughest
Wow,
fighting men in the world.
1943.
Male recruits have been trained at Parris Island since 1915. Female
Nice.
recruits began to train there in 1949.
Earlier than expected, but fair play.
Today, females comprise under 25% of recruits at Parris Island.
Decent. That's a
and
decent amount.
approximately 8% of the United States Marine Corps, the lowest percentage of any United States military branch.
Okay.
A recruit's day begins before the sun comes up. Their typical wake-up call is 0400 or 4 a.m.
Wow, that is brutal. I struggle to get up at 7 a.m. to go to work. Never mind 4 a.m. going outside, pitch black, doing fitness. Horrible. I know this probably isn't as horrible as the other ones so far. They're always brutal so far. I'd say military. Obviously, I watched the whole military video. I saw what happened in the end and stuff like that. Military's definitely edging it right now. Whether that changes in the next 12 minutes, it probably will. But let's see. That's still brutal being up so early.
Recruits endure an intense series of physical challenges.
4-3.
Wow, fair
I
play.
done that right.
Go on, lad.
4-3.
Yes, sir.
Fail.
Some recruits arrive in better shape than others.
Some
Yeah.
never did anything more than sit on a couch, as a couch potato. And some may have been collegiate athletes. So there's a vast spread of what their athletic fitness and ability is.
Definitely.
Much of their training happens here, in Leatherneck Square.
I tell you what though, to do this as like a one-off, a day trip would be absolutely awesome. Giving these challenges a go, just going through maybe one day of the boot camp, just to see if you're up to it. I know obviously you're not fully up to it if you can only do one day, but it'd be pretty cool to test your body to one day. For me, I would definitely not want to commit to 4 years and do 13 days of this. That sounds absolutely brutal. Fair play, absolute huge respect to the people who do, absolute legends as well. But it'd be pretty cool to just try one day, just see if your body lives up to it.
Where a series of intimidating obstacles comprised the confidence course.
Wow, fair play. Hey, that's difficult. I'm gonna say that is difficult.
You failed this event. Nope, just grab your canteen and go. You failed this event.
May this have one more try, sir.
What did I just say?
Aye, sir.
What did I just say?
Aye, sir.
Go!
Aye, sir.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was sort of egging on, motivating him, but no, I was like, no, you're done, you failed. That's pretty brutal. I love that he takes no chat back as well. He's like, nah, you want to go again? You're not. That's pretty brutal. I did think he was egging on though, and then I thought we were going to see this like massive inspiring moment where he's like, nah, I can do it, sir, and then goes up, but obviously not. He's like, nah, don't talk back to me, man.
The training program is progressive in nature. It starts out in a crawl, walk, run approach throughout training. 99.9% of those that get here can complete all those requirements at the end of training, regardless of how they started.
Love that.
Slippy, please help. I don't want to do this. I don't. No, I'm not. Please.
Any recruit with a fear of heights gets the chance to conquer that fear, courtesy of this 47-foot-tall tower.
I'd definitely be like that guy, like, no, help me out, please, I can't do it. And again, it's one of them, you think you might be able to conquer it, but until you're actually in the moment, some people just panic and it's kind of that fight or flight. A lot of people just get the hell out of there, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. Fair play for him giving it a go, and maybe he did it in the end. Who knows, he may have conquered it now, but at least he gave it a go.
Recruits must rappel down using
fair
two
play.
different methods.
For me, the rappel tower was hard because I sort of had a fear of heights.
Grab below my right hand with your right hand.
You have to trust the rope. So there's nothing to be worried about. You'll be safe all the time.
Can you please help me?
I'm trying to help you, son.
I don't want to go down.
Recruits
Come on,
with
lad, you can
phobia
do
of
it.
Heights have little choice but to face their fear.
Come on, mate, you can do it. Fair play for him jumping off the edge.
One of
Fair
the
play.
most dreaded parts of training is the gas chamber.
This sounds like hell. It really does.
Crush, 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 crush.
Where recruits are exposed to CS gas, more commonly known as tear gas. Once the recruits enter the chamber, they break the seals of their gas masks.
You go in, you feel it, instantly hit your skin. You just feel burning.
Oh, mate, that is horrible.
Say something to me now.
Feels like those few minutes felt like an hour.
After around 5 minutes, the recruits are free. But
Oh, mate, that
pain
must have been
endures.
horrible. Yo, that's messing up, man. Wow, I mean, I don't really know the side effects of tear gas, and obviously it's used quite a lot. Reason you have your fast mask, your face mask, and your gas mask. So not face masks, that's COVID face masks. But the effects of that is brutal, man. That is torture. That is legit torture right there. Again, it's great that we're going through it in case the mask ever broke when they were in a situation like that. If you've gone through it once, it's always easier a second time, I guess, but still absolutely horrible.
Definitely, you thank God for fresh air. It's really nice to be able to breathe in and not feel a
Yeah, 100%.
sensation.
Gas chamber is important because it builds confidence. Confidence in the gear, confidence in the drill instructors, and then confidence in themselves.
Now start walking.
Recruits are trained in different styles of hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, I love this. The gladiator going on.
A key aspect of their martial arts training is fighting with pugil sticks.
You killed that opponent unit.
Alright, I don't know if we're going to see this clip, but my money's on the gamma. Right, let's see, let's see. Oh, nice. Go on, lad.
The pugil stick techniques are intended to
Don't think we saw all that, but I think the gamma left one. I got it wrong, I think.
mirror those used in combat while using a bayonet.
Here in the Marine Corps, we have a kind of a little ditty that means red is dead.
Oh! Massive
So
hit to
that
the
red
head.
side is supposed to emulate the actual knife portion
Yo, fair play. That absolute adios.
of the actual bayonet mounted on the weapon.
Oh,
So
that's straight
anything
through the
that you
face.
strike with that red tip, 9 times out of 10 are either going to be incapacitated or laid to rest.
Wow. Yo, fair
Honestly,
play.
It gives them an opportunity to blow off a little steam. They have a lot of pent-up aggression, especially towards maybe their drill instructors. They're out there, they're actually doing what they feel like they signed up to do, which is learn how to combat the enemy.
This moment right now, it looks like, is that a gun? That looks like the top of a bayonet, but is it a gun before? This will be pretty cool when you start firing or start handling actual weapons. I remember that's like, yeah, we're starting to become a Marine now.
Recruits also practice with actual
Okay, yeah,
bayonets.
Wow, fair play.
And engage in other types of hand-to-hand combat.
Grab the muzzle!
Although male and female recruits do intersect during training, platoons are separated by gender. And although
Okay.
the recruit depot has
Marines to integrate female and male training in Ballatons for the first time. That was January 4th, 2019. So I imagine now But you're integrating. Fair play.
Integration before, the Marine Corps is the only military branch that separates male and female recruits during basic training.
Yes, sir.
Ready, one.
According to the Corps, every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. Recruits.
I said this in my last video, and I'll say it again. It must be so cool shooting a gun. I'm not gonna lie. Like, obviously, not anyone. Just giving it a go in a shooting range or anything like that must be pretty cool. Just the experience to do it. Obviously, in the UK, we don't have guns. I'm all for not having guns. I'm not going to get into that debate. But just once in your life, it'd be pretty cool just to go on a shooting range and give it a go, just to feel the experience of it. I guess, obviously, you guys in America have guns everywhere. You probably, I imagine most people watching this have probably held a gun at least at some point in their life, which is quite mental to think when you're from the UK. But yeah, it must be a fantastic experience on a shooting range just to give it a go at least once.
Spend the bulk of 2 weeks devoted to marksmanship.
2 weeks, nice.
The first
of
pretty
which fun.
Sees few shots actually fired.
First off is the fundamentals. They have to understand how to aim.
Yep.
They have to understand exactly how to breathe when they're taking that shot. They have to understand exactly how to squeeze the trigger and how to have follow-through and recovery with a rifle.
Combat operations is the foundation for every single Marine, regardless of what your occupation is. What it is to sit behind a rifle, look down that barrel, and be able to put lead on target.
You are going to swim until you pass that ladder.
The Marine Corps is defined as an amphibious warfare force. Therefore, swimming plays a key role in training.
Wow, fair play.
Another recruit up there, and there's more than 5. You're going to win. You're making me lose my mind.
During swim week, recruits go through numerous.
Does that say a low stress environment? That's not true. That's definitely not true.
During swim week, recruits go through numerous exercises in the pool while wearing their camouflage uniforms.
Nice.
But training at Parris Island isn't all physical. Recruits also spend long hours in the classroom. But what may seem like downtime can end at any moment. When a drill instructor decides to order an impromptu cardio session at Parris Island, it's what's known as getting slayed.
Absolutely hate that. Hate a cardio session anyway. Imagine you've just come out, been doing your swim, you're thinking, oh, because swimming's full body, like full body, that takes you out of you. I'd rather go for a run than do the same amount of time swimming, because swimming just takes it out of you. But imagine you're sore, you think I could do the massage tonight, I wonder if my bro's going to hook me up. And then we're reading some lines like, yeah, we've got to wear our clothing, whatever's on the screen. Yeah, go and give me 100 press-ups. Oh, seriously, man? Yeah. And run 5 miles. Like, oh, brutal. Screw that, man. Screw that.
It's an experience. You realize the thing you've done to get in a sand pit.
But I got to give him fair play. Absolutely fair play. These guys are beasts.
And you realize, okay, that hurt, so let's not do that again.
Physically it hurts, but me personally, I never worried about the pain I was feeling in my body. It was more thinking about the mistake I made and how I need to correct it the next time.
Fair play. That's the motto. Love that.
So there's going to be some chaos, because when they come here, we want to tear them down a little bit, and then we want to bring them back up into the mold of what it is to be a United States Marine.
Yeah, I definitely love that. As soon as I get there, because you're going to get people with egos, aren't you? At the end of the day, people are going to come in and think, I'm going to boss this. If you make it as hard as possible, you knock them straight back down, and then you can make a real Marine out of them. When they're at the lowest, you can make a proper Marine out of them. So fair play, love that motto. Okay, the Crucible. Hey, that looks tiring.
Recruit training culminates in an event known as the Crucible. Over the course of 54 hours, with minimal sleep and food, recruits must endure realistic combat scenarios.
Well, I absolutely love that they do this, because you've got to get them ready at the end of the day. It's a completely different experience on the training than actually on the warfare, the battlefield, I imagine. This tips it over from the military, guys. 56 hours is brutal, man. Absolutely brutal. This definitely tips it over for me so far.
The sounds of gunfire and shelling are played over loudspeakers mounted in the training area. recruits are forced to work together to overcome obstacles and achieve
teamwork as well.
objectives
Love that.
require problem solving and strategy.
Nice.
This is what we saw on the second day. The recruits had become exhausted.
Not bloody surprised, wouldn't you? I'd be exhausted after freaking 5 hours, never mind 24 hours.
And irritable.
Catch us ready! Ready! Jumping! Jump away!
Just jump. Jump. You're not even jumping.
Aye, sir.
You're just falling down.
Aye, sir.
Oh, mate,
You know, you
this
go
looks
through a
brutal.
really rough time. You start thinking, man, like, it's hot, I'm thirsty, my arms haven't felt this bad in my whole life.
We're halfway there.
Is it just me, or does that look absolutely horrific? Like, fair play to these guys, absolute fair play. If any of you guys, because we had a few people who had been through the military in my last video, all I've got to give it is my utmost respect. You guys are absolute animals. And the way you keep going as well, and the way he's keeping going, he definitely wants to quit, he's struggling, but he's keeping going. And ultimate respect from me, just takes a different level to do that, fair play.
You just keep looking at the person to the left and right, and you're like, well, he's doing it, I gotta keep going.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, I'm not gonna let him do it on his own.
Come on, man, you can do it, I believe in you.
Come on. So there's no reason not to.
Come on, lad, wow, fair play.
Once the crucible is complete, these recruits officially become Marines.
100% deserved. Deserved massively.
The day before graduation, friends and family see their new Marines for the first time in more than 3 months.
Must be a fantastic feeling. Again, they're in Marine-like stature, almost like a character kinda. I imagine they probably can't go and celebrate just yet with the family and stuff like that. But for the families, they haven't seen them in so long, and potentially you've sent off your son who's played Xbox for 18 years, not done any fitness, and he's gone through this this training, and he's a complete different man, like a drilled soldier. And that must be a fantastic moment for some of his parents and stuff like that, so fair play. Awesome. Awesome. I was getting chills then. Oh wow, this is awesome, man. Totally deserved.
Families that come down for graduation day that haven't seen their son or daughter in about 3 months immediately notice not only a physical but an intangible difference.
What I was saying, you see, in some cases, then be a different man or woman from the person you left, and a lot of the time, going for this will be for an absolutely fantastic reason. Fair play. This is amazing.
When they walk across that parade deck on training day 70 and they graduate, they're no longer recruits, they're Marines.
Love that.
Meanwhile, in the barracks of Lima Company,
I'm talking to you. Aye, sir. All these riddles right there?
Aye, sir.
All that trash out.
Aye, sir.
brand new recruits diligently square away their racks before being warmly welcomed by their senior drill instructor.
Wow, I love how it's got to be perfectly done as well. And then it's a cycle, isn't it? Some graduate, the next one's come in, boom. It's a well-oiled machine. This is how they create fantastic Marines, and I absolutely love it.
Sit up straight and look at me. Our mission is to train each one of you to become a United States Marine. Discipline and spirit are the hallmarks of a Marine. We will give every effort to train you, even after some of you have given up on yourself. Starting now, you will treat me and all other Marines with the highest respect.
Yep.
Physical or verbal abuse by any Marine or recruit will not be tolerated. My drill sergeant and I will be with you every day. Everywhere you go, you must give 100% of yourself at all times. Above all else, never quit or give up. We offer you the challenge of recruit training and the opportunity to earn the title United States Marine. Yes!
Wow, I really enjoyed that reaction, guys, and I will 100% say it was definitely harder than the military. Don't get me wrong, guys, still hard. It's just that end crucible was absolutely mental, and what a fantastic process. Really enjoyed watching that video, guys. Again, just like I said in the military, not for me. I definitely wuss out. I'd like to think I'd try and give it my all, and it'd be fantastic, like I said before, maybe to try it for on a day basis, just to see how far you can push your body, and just that mindset would be actually awesome. But fair play to these, absolute respect, heroes, and I can't wait for another reaction video. So let me know if you want me to react to any more videos along the same lines of this, or any other general videos you want me to react to, guys. I will do. Let's try and hit 30 likes on this video, guys, and have a fantastic day. Peace.